Warren Buffett once said that you never get a second chance to make a first impression. But here is what the Oracle of Omaha never told you. The difference between commanding respect and fading into the background often comes down to three specific types of suits hanging in your closet. The man who understands this distinction is the man who walks into boardrooms and social events with an unshakable confidence, while others struggle to even get noticed. You see this phenomenon everywhere. Two men enter the same room, same education, similar achievements, yet one becomes the center of attention while the other remains invisible. The difference is not luck or charisma. It is a strategic understanding of which suits communicate power and which ones broadcast mediocrity. Most men think owning a single black suit makes them prepared for success. They could not be more wrong. That black suit, the one hanging in your closet right now, is actually sabotaging your efforts before you even speak a word. The truly successful man knows that certain suit types are not just clothing choices. They are tools of influence that open doors others cannot even see. If you want to transform your elegance into real power and success, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Because what I am about to reveal will fundamentally change how the world sees you. The Italian luxury houses discovered something remarkable decades ago. When they dressed Hollywood legends like Paul Newman and Steve McQueen, they noticed these men did not just wear suits, they wielded them like weapons of persuasion. The secret was not in having more suits, but in having the right suits for the right moments of influence. The foundation builder. The Navy power suit. Every successful man's wardrobe begins with a Navy single-breasted wool suit. But this is not just any Navy suit. This is your foundation piece, the suit that communicates competence without saying a word. When Michael Jordan wore his Navy suit to accept his Basketball Hall of Fame induction, he chose it for one simple reason. Navy commands respect without intimidation. It serves as a wardrobe workhorse that you will reach for repeatedly throughout your professional career. The Navy suit is your Swiss Army knife of formal wear. But here is where most men get it wrong. They buy a Navy suit and think their job is done. The sophisticated man knows that the devil is in the details. Peak lapels versus notch lapels. The button stance. The trouser break. These micro-decisions separate the influential from the invisible. Wide lapels are continuing their prominence in 2025, building on their popularity from 2024. This is not a coincidence. When lapels are wider, they create the illusion of broader shoulders and a more commanding presence. The man who understands this psychology is the man who gets promoted. Think about it this way. When you walk into a negotiation wearing a perfectly tailored Navy suit with peak lapels, you are not just wearing fabric, you are wearing confidence, you are wearing authority, you are wearing the unspoken promise that you belong in that room making those decisions. But one Navy suit is just the beginning of your arsenal. The gray ghost. Your stealth weapon, the charcoal gray suit, is where sophistication meets strategy. Navy blue and charcoal gray business suits provide the essential color foundation for professional wardrobes. While navy announces your presence, charcoal gray whispers power. When Jeff Bezos testified before Congress, he chose charcoal gray. When Elon Musk addressed shareholders at Tesla's annual meeting, charcoal gray. These men understand something that most others miss. Gray communicates serious intentions without the severity of black. The classic suit has evolved with more contemporary approaches while maintaining its formal roots. The modern charcoal gray suit incorporates subtle updates that keep you current while maintaining timeless appeal. We are talking about slightly softer construction, more natural shoulder lines, and trouser cuts that accommodate movement without sacrificing structure. The psychological effect is profound. When you wear charcoal gray, people perceive you as thoughtful, decisive, and trustworthy. These are not accidents of color psychology. They are strategic advantages that the successful man leverages every time he gets dressed. But here is the sophisticated twist that separates the amateur from the expert. The charcoal gray suit works best when paired with unexpected elements. A burgundy pocket square. A subtle patterned tie in emerald green. These small touches transform a business uniform into a statement of personal style. The man who masters this balance, classic foundation with contemporary details, is the man who gets remembered long after the meeting ends. The statement maker. Your bold edge, bold hues are trending in 2025, giving suits a modern and stylish edge. The third essential suit in your arsenal is where you showcase personality while maintaining sophistication. This is your statement suit, the one that announces you are confident enough to take calculated risks. Burgundy and Merlot bring an air of sophistication and work well for formal and semi-formal events. When Robert Downey Jr. attended the Avengers premiere in his burgundy suit, he was not just making a fashion choice, he was demonstrating that a man secure in his success can afford to stand out. Bold colors like burgundy, teal, and forest green are trending for 2025. But here's the critical distinction. These are not attention-seeking colors. They are confidence-displaying colors. The man who wears forest green to a board meeting is sending a clear message. He is successful enough to break conventional rules. The psychology behind this is fascinating. Designers are moving away from safe colors like navy and gray, using bright colors that grab attention in any space. When everyone else is playing it safe with traditional colors, the man in the well-tailored burgundy suit becomes the focal point of influence. Think about the last networking event you attended. How many men were wearing navy or gray? Probably 90% of them. Now imagine being the one man in the room wearing a perfectly tailored forest green suit with a crisp white shirt and a navy tie. You become memorable before you even introduce yourself. These bold hues allow for unique style statements, especially when paired with a pocket square or a bold tie. The sophisticated approach is not about wearing a bright suit with bright accessories. It is about using one bold element as the foundation and balancing it with classic pieces. But the fourth suit type might surprise you entirely. The secret weapon. The three-piece power play three-piece suits are in style for 2025, combining classic elegance with modern updates. Here is what most men do not understand about the three-piece suit. It is not about formality. It is about completion. It is about sending the signal that you pay attention to details that others overlook. When you add that waistcoat, you are not just adding fabric. You are adding layers of sophistication that communicate meticulousness and attention to detail. The three-piece suit is more than just formal attire. It is a statement of confidence and refined taste. The psychological impact is immediate. People perceive the man in the three-piece suit as more competent, more detail-oriented, and more successful. These perceptions become reality in business negotiations, social interactions, and professional opportunities. Three-piece suits add extra formality and layering options for special occasions. But the truly sophisticated man wears his three-piece suit to occasions where others would not expect it. The Tuesday morning client meeting, the casual industry mixer, the surprise dinner invitation, whether worn for formal events, weddings, or business meetings. It adds a touch of classic elegance while remaining adaptable to modern fashion trends. The adaptability is key. You can wear the jacket and trousers as a traditional two-piece suit. You can wear the waistcoat with different trousers for a more casual, sophisticated look. You can wear all three pieces when you want to communicate that you take the occasion seriously. But there is one more element that transforms these four suits from good to exceptional. The modern construction revolution suits are becoming softer, stretchier, and more unstructured than traditional suits. The construction of your suits matters more than most men realize. The canvas affects everything from structure to movement to long-term durability. A full canvas allows the suit to drape amazingly well, giving you a truly custom-like fit. When you invest in full canvas construction, you are investing in suits that improve with wear. They mold to your body. They develop character. They become extensions of your personal style rather than costumes you put on. Suits in 2025 are taking a more relaxed approach, moving away from ultra-structured silhouettes and embracing a more natural, effortless fit. This evolution is not about becoming casual, it is about becoming comfortable in your power. The man who moves easily in his suit moves with confidence in his decisions. The sophisticated man understands that this evolution allows for greater movement and versatility, making modern suits feel just as good as they look. When your suit moves with you rather than against you, your confidence increases naturally. The fabric foundation, textured fabrics such as tweed and herringbone add depth to your suit collection. Tweed suits bring a vintage-inspired charm while keeping you warm during crucial autumn and winter meetings. Pinstripe suits are a classic choice that is making a strong comeback. The man who understands fabric selection understands that different textures communicate different messages. Smooth worsted wool for serious business. Subtle herringbone for creative industries. Classic pinstripe for traditional corporate environments. An essential is a single-breasted suit in a versatile earth tone, crafted from an eco-friendly fabric that stays true to the sustainability trend. The modern successful man also considers sustainability not as a limitation, but as an additional mark of sophistication. Your strategic investment here is what separates the successful man from the struggling man. The successful man sees suits as investments in his future influence, not expenses for his current situation. Luxury suits typically start at $2,000 and can go much higher. But consider this. How much is it worth to be remembered positively in every room you enter? Standout names include Tom Ford, Brioni, and Zegna for luxury. These brands understand that a suit is not just clothing, it is armor for the successful man's daily battles. When you walk into a room wearing a perfectly fitted navy suit from a respected house, you are not just wearing fabric. You are wearing the confidence that comes from knowing you look exceptional. You are wearing the authority that comes from understanding the psychology of first impressions. You are wearing the power that comes from mastering the details that others ignore. The successful man knows that his wardrobe is his silent spokesperson, communicating his values, his attention to detail, and his commitment to excellence before he ever says a word. Each of these 4 suit types serves a specific purpose in your arsenal of influence. The Navy Foundation Builder establishes your competence. The charcoal gray stealth weapon demonstrates your sophistication. The bold statement maker showcases your confidence. The 3-piece power play proves your attention to detail. Together they create a wardrobe that opens doors, commands respect, and positions you as a man who understands that success is not just about what you achieve. It is about how you present those achievements to the world. Remember, fashion is not luxury, fashion is power. When you master these 4 essential suit types, you master the art of influence itself. If this transformed your understanding of how suits can elevate your success, smash that like button and subscribe for more insights on becoming the elegant, powerful man you were meant to be. Perfect suit selection transforms presence. Comment below if you found this guide valuable. I read every single response, and your feedback shapes future content. And if you are ready to take your style journey to the next level, consider becoming a channel member starting at just $4.99. Click the membership button to unlock exclusive content and join our community of men committed to excellence.